Hi guys, coming to you for another Stew review. Today we'll be looking at the new film Lights Out, a new horror film based on the short, which was like completely creepy. It's like this guy who would go around his house, he would like turn lights on and off, and the lights would just turn off, and it's like a figure in the darkness, and then it would like turn back on. The lights would get the figure would eventually get closer and closer and closer until like the person like died, and just before she died you see that face, like that creepy exorcist sort of like merge skin. It's like her skin is like really weird, and that it's like the nails are really long as well, but they've sort of changed what she looks like. They don't actually physically show what she looks like throughout the film, but that image is like so creepy and it's so well done. Like that little short, the fact that it's just like a few minutes, and then the jump scare, it's like so much build up for it, and then it's like boom, yes. Thing is, adapting like short films to actually feature films is that you need like, it actually needs to be like at least 2 hours, and that can come across as like quite a big challenge, because you need to add like loads of like fillers and like loads of just loads of content that like shouldn't actually be there. Like there's specific scenes like when they're just walking around, and like when they're just like at their apartment, and like nothing's happening, they're not talking, they're just sitting there, just like. But the actresses and like actors are pretty decent. They're pretty decent for this role. I would say probably my favourite actor or actress in this film is like the main actress we follow, who is like the son of the mother, and the story of the actual like sort of myth they sort of like set up for this like film is really interesting. Like, even though some of it is annoying because it like lingers on like the paranormal, like ghosts are out there to get you, like Casper's gonna just molest you, and Casper the unfriendly ghost, and yeah, it's just like the fact that they linger on like this paranormal activity sort of story to it is it's interesting. It's just it would have been more cool. It would have been more interesting if it was an actual person. Because like, what's it about? It's basically about these this family who live in a house. You have like the mother and son, and like you have these random activities, like this lights would shut off, and like you just see a figure in the dark, and you don't see it at first. You just hear it, and like you just hear it in, like scratching the walls, and you can see the mother like talking to it and stuff like that, and you just assume she's like crazy. She's just like out of her mind. She's just typical mum. She's like crazy, and then it just like cuts to basically it cuts to like a different scene with the main daughter to the mum, who is also seeing these visions, and you just assume like, oh, maybe they're all crazy. Maybe they're just like alluding to like this. Maybe there's like some sort of mental problem with all of them. But even though this figure has actually killed someone already, you're like, no. That possibility is like out the window. They couldn't have done like something interesting, like, oh, they're all crazy, they're all like, it's all happening in the mind, man. It's all fake, and it would have been quite interesting. But I like the backstory to the sort of like figure. They call it Diana, and the sort of backstory to Diana is really cool. And I sort of I really enjoy how they like have the lighting set up, because like how they use lighting as like some sort of like paranormal activity event. Like all the lights would just shut out, and be like, what was that? Oh no, the lights just shut off. Are they going to die now? Bye bye. Yeah, this film's like, it's really fun. I would watch it again, because just how much moments I just missed from just like not really paying attention, and the fact that, yeah, just not paying attention to like things in background, and just it could be like more interesting stuff in there, and I just like didn't register it or something like that, and just like seeing people's reaction to it would be like really cool. And yeah, I'd easily give this a probably a 4 out of 5, because it did scare me at times, because like I would only The only bad thing is you don't get the same sort of scare, or like the scare isn't as good, like because it's such a long. They're just like building up to the moment when you actually see the creature. As soon as you see the creature, you're like, oh yeah. I'd rather watch a short film actually. And you like turn it off and then watch a short film. And you're like scared out your mind. And I would easily give it, again, a 4 out of 5. And comment below what films you want me to review. See you again on another.